guys, today we're going to make a clownfish drawing, and it's going to be a special drawing because it's going to be a surprise. So let's start out by folding our paper to show the surprise. What I need to do is turn it and fold it in half like a card. Make sure you line up those edges before you press down your fold. Once I've done that, I'm going to take this side and I'm going to fold it backwards. So I'm going to take just one piece and I'm going to fold it back out to the outside edge, just like that. Line it up and press it down. Once I've folded the front, I'm going to flip the entire thing over and I'm going to do the same thing. Remember, we take this piece, we fold it back, line it up, and then press it down. So this will help us give a surprise to our drawing. What we need to do now to this folded paper is we want to turn it so it's vertical. Then we're going to close up the inside. It should fold back on itself, just like that. So I'm only looking at these two pieces. What I want to do is lay this down. So I'm going to have to lean it one way or the other, and then I can push it all down. So I'm only looking at the top piece and the bottom piece to draw my clownfish. Now remember, we talked about fish before where most of them are in the shape of what? A football. So I'm going to start my fish in the shape of a football, and I want his head to be a little bit further this way because we need to save some space for his tail back here. So remember, a football is kind of like a frowny face line. So I'm going to draw a frowny face. And then I'm going to stop before I touch this line at the end, okay? And then a smiley face. Smiley face. And stop before you touch that line. Now, we can add his tail. The tail for this fish is a little bit bigger than most fish, so it's a little bit longer. What we're going to do is change the way we did this line. Before we did a frown, now we're going to add a little smile, okay? So I'm going to add a little smile. I did a smile at the bottom. Now I'm going to add a little frown. Now I've got just enough space to connect these two together with another curve. That is the body of our fish. Now we need to give our fish some details. So clownfish, they have fins that are on top, and they have fins that are on bottom, and they have a fin that's on the side. They have lots and lots of fins. So what I'm going to do is start on top, and I'm going to draw a fin. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to make it like a wavy fin. So I went up just a little bit, and then I'm going to do a little wave and back down. Okay? Again, I'm going to do another one back here. I'm going to go up, wavy line, and back down. Just like I did on the top, I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. Now, the ends of these fins are actually black, so when I color, I'm going to draw a little straight line at the end so I don't forget to color the tip of the fin in black. Same thing with the tip of the tail fin. He's got a little stripe. I'm following that same curve to do a little stripe at the back because the back of his fin is black too. Let's do his little side fin. So the little side fin, we're going to put it on the bottom. This is very important. Do not put it on this line, okay? Even though in real life it probably is right on this line. We're going to put it on the bottom half below the line. I'm going to do it, actually I'm going to turn my paper and I'm going to draw it like I draw the letter D, as in dog. So I'm going to draw a line and then I'm going to make a really big D, just like that. And if I turn it back, then I have my fish fin. Now I'm going to add some stripes for my fish because clownfish are really well known for their white stripes and their orange bodies. So what we need to do first is we are going to draw a stripe that's going to go right behind his eyeball. So it's going to actually start where this fin starts and stop where this fin stops. And it's going to be a nice curve, just the same kind of curve that we drew for the tail. Okay? So one curve, and it can go through the middle. And then we're going to draw another one beside it. we're going to do the same thing at the back of the fish, and we're going to make it curve the opposite way. So I'm going to start here and stop at that fin. So curve. Now, the stripe in the middle, that's the fun stripe because it's kind of a wavy stripe. So these fins are giving me the location of where that stripe should go. So it should start here, and it's going to curve in and out and back in. And then at the back, we could do the same kind of curve to keep it simple. So in, out, and back in. So now you have 1, 2, 3 stripes for our clownfish. I think he needs to be able to see, so let's give him an eyeball too. We're going to draw a circle. Remember, this has to be on the top part. This cannot go in the middle. It's got to be at the top. So I'm going to draw a circle right here for his eyeball. And then I'm going to draw a letter U. If you want to do it going up like this, you can. If you want to draw it a different direction, he could be looking a different way too. And then I'm going to draw a little itty bitty circle inside of that U as well for his eyeball. And just for fun, let's give the fish some lips. So if we turn this way, I'm sure you guys have probably drawn a heart before. If not, now is a great time to practice. So it goes in. I'm going to do half the heart on this side and half of the heart on that side. Now for the surprise. So we're going to open this up and we're going to expand our clownfish. Okay? Most of these lines that are the stripes are going to connect to one another. So let's start with the tail because I think that's pretty easy. If you want to draw a straight line to connect, you can. Remember, it was a curve, so I'm going to try to make mine curve a little bit as I draw it. Like that. And same thing with the line beside it. Try to make it curve a little bit if you can. If it's a straight line, it will still work. Alright, these two, these are curved, so I got to connect the dots. Alright, now that we've connected all of our stripes and our fin, the special part about this, the surprise, is that the fish's mouth is going to be open. It's going to be wide open, like he's going to be eating something. So, let's make a super big curve for his mouth. Try not to make these two touch, but I want to get really close to it. Check that out. Now, if you don't have a line right here, like I don't have a line, you can go ahead and draw it. To make this a really funny surprise, let's give our clownfish some teeth. So, inside the lip, I'm just going to draw a zigzag line to give my clownfish some teeth. Think about what kind of snack do you want to give the fish. If this was more of a non-fiction picture, if this was a realistic picture of a real clownfish, maybe he would be snacking on some coral, or maybe he would be snacking on something he found at the bottom of the ocean. But you could also make it a fictional picture. You can make it a picture that's kind of funny if you want to, that doesn't really tell a true story. So I'm going to make mine fictional. That's right, my fish is going to be eating a piece of pizza. Pepperoni pizza to be exact. You can decide what you want your fish to be snacking on. So there's our surprise clownfish. I'm going to go ahead and color mine in. Alright guys, and there we have it, our clownfish surprise drawing. So again, check it out, share it with your parents, and you probably can surprise them too, where you have your regular little clownfish swimming and then show it off with the surprise. That's it for today, guys. See you next time.